I told my brother that I was talking to a space guy, younger brother, and he had some questions about, where are the best places to set up camp when we finally get up there. So I have some slides here. I want to get your feedback on what would be the hardest to settle and the most worthwhile to settle. I just want to pick your brain a little bit. So this is Ghost Space, young man. We're going to colonize space.
Which makes me laugh every time I see it. Okay, so place number 1.
The moon, the classic.
Okay. Well, the moon has some advantages, and we will probably be putting some things on the moon. The moon has the advantage that it's close to Earth and that it has a very shallow gravity well. So you can launch things from there fairly easy. The problem is that there's really not much there in terms of minerals or things that you'd want to extract. We don't really think currently that there's all that much ice. That could change. Right. We've gone back and forth on that in the past. But my understanding is that we currently think there's very little to none. So anything we want there, we're going to have to bring there. And most of its value is going to lie in its proximity to Earth. And
so this will be like our gas station.
Yeah. Combination of proximity to Earth with a shallow gravity well.
Okay. Next.
Cool. Okay. Ceres. Fun fact, it's named after the goddess of corn or something, and it's where we get the word cereal.
Well, once you get into little dwarf planets in the asteroid belt, there's not really any significant utility that I know of to something with gravity that low, because it's not really going to hold you or your stuff in place. And so a lot of the sort of major asteroid belt bodies may be more useful as extraction sources than they are as bases. I think that what we're maybe going to see is that a lot of your habitat structures, at a certain point, it makes more sense to build habitat structure, especially if you're mining asteroids, than it does to just say, oh, here's a ball of rock. We can use this as a habitat. Because if your gravity is too low, then you're going to have spin gravity anyway. And having a ball of rock nearby doesn't really help you. It's what are you going to do with that rock is why you want to be near it.
I imagine with one idea I have is we could use Ceres as a battering ram to break up other asteroids we may want to mine, maybe. Of course, that could create shrapnel, which could be bad.
Very. Yeah, I can see that going wrong.
Interesting.
Or we could tunnel it out. It could be our little spaceship, too.
Yeah, okay, the economics do not check out.
So the cereal planet, maybe not the best place to
probably not the best.
Set down roots.
Maybe not. There may be some use to it.
Good breakfast. And who knows what surprises we're going to find at Ceres. I love the smell of xenon in the morning.
This next one's a good one.
Yes.
Endor.
This is
we're
my
going to be
favorite
accurate, the furthest moon of Endor.
Well, it does have a breathable atmosphere, which is extremely valuable.
In that documentary, they were walking around just fine.
Yeah, the gravity seems to be fairly comfortable. There's local plant life to generate oxygen, and there's also meat sources locally available.
That's right.
Local sources of meat and fur. Which is very stylish. So.
We may not mine this one, but we could set up a little fur trade.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That might be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. Fur trapping was really one of the major ways of monetizing early America. So that could work for Endor as well.
That's actually really, yeah. I could
You're
totally
gonna
see that.
upset a lot of Star Wars fans right now. This is so good. Probably the most
Well,
controversial
I just
thing.
upset a lot of people generally.
I'm going over to that stove and getting me some more soup. Whatever you do, you stay right where you are.